Hi, I'm Jeet from Espressotec Sales and Service. Today we're going to do a video overview featuring the Gaggia MDF. It's been out on the market for some time, but we're just going to do a video overview, kind of showing you what it's about, how to use it, and explain a little bit more about this doser grinder. So on top we have a 10-ounce bean hopper. You put your beans in. And to adjust the grind setting, you would just rotate the bean hopper. So in total, the grinder has 34 stepped grind settings, and you can see it. It's a little visible channel right here, and you can see it's numbered basically 1 to 34, 1 being the finest grind setting, 34 being the coarsest grind setting. So you have a good range from anywhere from a really good fine espresso all the way to French press, drip, everything like that. And you just simply would rotate it, and you hear that click noise, letting you know that you change the grind setting. So I'm going to go from 8 to a 9. It's a pretty big jump as it is stepped. Overall though, the grinder is a nice grinder. It uses a direct drive 50mm flat burrs. So what I mean by direct drive is the lower burr is pretty much directly mounted onto the motor. So it's a really robust grinder, really resistant to any sort of breaking, jamming and such. So I mentioned earlier in the video it's a doser grinder. So what that means is that you have your beans in the top, bean hopper, 10 ounces, and as you turn it on from the main power switch on the right hand side, it'll grind the coffee and put it into this doser mechanism here. And the doser mechanism will fill up, and it can hold a total of 8 ounces of ground coffee. And then every pull of this dosing lever will dispense 7 grams of coffee if the dosing mechanism is full. So basically you would grind a bunch of coffee, and then every pull, one pull will dispense 7 grams, 2 pulls will dispense 14 grams. Then you would just place your portafilter handle just directly below, and then just basically, as I said, 1 pull for 7, 2 pulls for 14 grams. If you want fresher coffee, again, because you don't really want to be grinding a whole bunch of coffee, letting it sit for a couple of days, and then dispensing it as you need, I'd suggest basically you could grind for a little bit, shift it over, and then fill up another chamber, and that way when you pull it you'll get 2 7-gram shots. Or another technique that a lot of baristas will use is basically constantly turning that dosing mechanism to get fresher coffee out of a doser. So I'm going to place this right up here. The dosing grind, basically on the left hand side there's nothing to look at, but on the right hand side just give you a better view of the dosing lever, and then the main power switch is right here. So I'd like to thank you for checking out our video. That's our video overview on the Gaggia MDF grinder, kind of talking about the capacities, the grind. Overall, it's a great little grinder. It's been on the market for some time, and it's quite robust. So we do love it as a great little unit that's perfectly matched up to any Gaggia. So I'd like to thank you for checking out our video, and as always, stay tuned for the next one.